So this strong team, so it can happen. And after that, unfortunately against Inter, we were really good. We could not win. And after the game against Feyenoord was the turning point. Sporting de Lisboa in that moment was top of the league in Portugal, winning almost all the games in a Champions League. So the group, like Paris Saint-Germain as well. I saw the games in Paris. Paris had played unbelievable the games they play against Atletico Madrid, for example, against PSV Eindhoven. They did everything to win the games, but unfortunately could not do it. With football, it sometimes happen. And after, we finish the group stage. We can reflect. It's a good experience for the future. That many things can happen, but you don't play just in your group stage. There's a lot of all group stages. All the teams are involved, so the situation is different. It was new for everyone, for us as well. And what I said, it's really, really important game for both of us tomorrow. But of course, we have another game in few days at home, and of course we need 6 points mathematically, maybe 4, maybe 3. You can go through. So we see.
Hi Pep. In terms of the new signings, how much do you think they'll be available this season? How much do you think they will play in the next couple of months?
Well, in Champions League it's not possible, I would say, until it's just in case we qualify. I don't know the rules, but now cannot play tomorrow, cannot play against Bruges. I don't know if just in case qualify for the knockout to go to the last 16, it will be possible. I don't know, but in the Premier League they are able to play already.
And do you think they are physically ready, mentally ready to go in straight away and contribute in the lineup?
Yeah.
Okay. In terms of recent results and performances, how do you see the team improving or otherwise since the end of last year?
The results have been good. The performance was good, the last one. The other ones we got results, but the performance was not our best, but where we come from. Results was very important. But now come the tough spirit of the season in terms of opponents. If you see the calendar and say, wow, what they're going to play, but the challenge is there and go for it.
John?
Pep, after Ipswich on Sunday night, you, when you were talking about Phil Foden, you said that I think he was a completely different boy when he came back at the start of the season. And obviously he's supplied the goals that he has in recent matches, looks much more like himself. So tell us what exactly was going on there and how's he got back to where he is now?
He was not able to play. It's simple. So we have played a lot of part of the season without the best player of the world and the best player in the Premier League last season. Like have this amount of sense of goal and assists that Phil had. It's like Kevin in his best, always had. So we had a part of the situation with the problems that everybody knows. It's not complaining because I reflect a lot for the fact I could not able to lift the team with the problems they have. That is the challenge, but we have done it. Step by step, the players are coming back, and hopefully we can be there in the Premier League and qualify. And maybe, I don't know, you are able to do it with everybody is taken back. Today, John Stones come back to the team. That is incredible good news for us. We can add in the position that we struggle a lot all the season because we could not train. We could not. Let's go, guys. We need our rhythm because we have 1 or 2 substitutions in every game, and the guys who played after 3-4 days in another game, I could not demand it because I was scared to be injured. And in the Premier League or in the Champions League, when you cannot sustain our intensity, like define what we were in the past, in the last decade, our race, 9-10 years, that's why we were not in our best. And our results they leave us. The players step by step they're coming back. Ruben is back, John is back, and the people up front, they are coming back as well. So, and for that, okay, let's game by game see what happens.
And with Phil Foden, what have you done? How have you worked with him individually? How have you managed him?
Well, I don't know. We talk a little bit. We'll try to let them feel like everyone how much we love him, how much it doesn't matter the performance. I try to be happy. He's a privileged person, have a lovely family, kids, wife, and people, fans, and all of us, we are there. It's just the feeling, his mood, his face in the last weeks is always talking more, laughing more, and being involved in the locker room. But before it was a little bit down for the injuries they had, for the situations, for the last Euro, or I don't know. But yeah, listen, in a career football player, when Phil make the debut, all the time is better, getting better. So I don't know how many, a lot of titles in his early age, and sometimes you drop a little bit. That maybe will help us realize what he needs to be consistent, learn for the best players in the history, that was Messi and Cristiano, that they consistent, they had completely every season, and maybe Phil will be better in the future.
Okay guys, we'll take some questions in French. We'll start here, please.
Bonjour coach.
Just a moment.
Sorry, boss.
Speak a lot of languages, but not French. I'm sorry. I will learn. Take time. Number?
Number 3.
Sorry. Number 1, number 2? 3? Okay. Translator, ready?
Hi, coach. Ready?
Yeah. Ready.
Okay. You ready?
I'm ready. He has to be ready.
I am.
Ma question concerne Erling Haaland. Comment est-ce que vous le
Haaland.
trouvez cette saison et où est-ce que vous le voyez progresser?
How do you see room for improvement?
Merci.
Oh, definitely we have a room to improvement. So we are not our best for especially 2 months. We started the season really well, being unbeaten in Europe, top of the league, and immediately we fell down. So we could not break that rhythm in a short time, and now we are where we are. So yeah, it's where it is. Life is not always perfect. Our lives always you live bad moments, and what defines us as a football player, as human beings, how we react, how we overcome that situations. Always I believe in that. So, and yeah, the guys who are here, we're going to try.
Bonjour Pep, petite question sur le style du Paris Saint-Germain, entraîné par Luis Enrique, que vous connaissez bien. En France, il y a beaucoup de débats et beaucoup de critiques sur le jeu du Paris Saint-Germain, notamment sur le fait qu'il n'utilise pas toujours de numéro 9. Vous avez connu ces débats avant l'arrivée d'Erling. Vous, qu'est-ce que vous pensez de cette équipe du PSG et...
What do you know about the game style of Paris and Luis? What can you say about them?
Will be criticized if you don't get results. If you play the false nines, will be criticized on false nine. One of the best teams in the world ever. It was a Barcelona playing false nine. So the number you play or don't play, it doesn't matter. But in our job, Luis knows better than anyone, myself. The same style with result is perfect. In the same way with not results, why we do it. But Luis and myself knows that we don't want to accept that criticism or that judge. When we do, we have to dedicate another job. So we are here to accept that and move forward. So what I saw this season, few games, but now especially the last 2 days after Ipswich, I like a lot what the things they do. I think it's a young team with incredible quality in the middle, dynamics, the pace they have to Barcola, Dembélé. So it's really good. They still have the incredible experience with Marquinhos, the pace for Nuno Mendes and Hakimi. So experience, we cannot say with the keeper. So people say, it's easy to win, Never is easy to win. Even Paris Saint-Germain win every season the French league. It's not easy. You have to prove. You have to do it. So there are many things I like it. A part of the connection I can have with Luis. So we were mates in Barcelona, and after our families are really, really close friends. There are friendships that that will be eternal, will be for forever. We can disagree in many things, but the intentions always are good. I love them. I think they love us. So we are a incredible connection in many, many things. Even you had the feeling that is a person, a friend, like you cannot be in touch for a long time, but always is there. And we are happy when we see each other. Of course, I want for deep of my heart the horrible performance from PSG tomorrow, so that we can beat them, but it will be the 95 minutes afterwards. The relation always will be there.
And you ready, please? No, you? Yeah.
Coach, par là au milieu, là c'est un camarade de Africa.
We're comparing you to Luis Enrique sometimes. Both of you went through Barcelona, you played together. Is the copy like the original, with not playing with a striker, and now you play with a number 9? Can we still compare you to Luis Enrique?
But it's completely teams from Luis with the second team Barcelona after the first team. That is, alongside Jurgen Klopp, the teams that faced more difficult was Barcelona that Luis Enrique won the treble. It was always unstoppable with Neymar, Luis Suarez and Messi, plus the other players there, Mascherano, Busquets, Piqué. I faced them with Bayern Munich semi-finals. It was what a team created. That's why they won the treble. And after in Rome or here or whatever, it's not copy-paste. It's Luis Enrique team for good things or bad things, whatever. It belongs absolutely to him. And what I said, the solidarity, they run, they fight, and of course they're good to build up, and all the players have the ability to keep the ball, dynamics. So, but looks like sometimes that the PSG, win the French league is not enough. I know the pressure that they have. It's quite similar to what happened with us, Is though win the Champions League is everything we have done in the past for Man City was not enough, was not good. And it's a little bit unfair because I know how difficult it is, but I think with the job I have done in his career belongs absolutely to him.
Last one, please, guys.
Bonsoir, Pep.
Tomorrow's game is going to be very important. What are your forces and weaknesses, the forces and weaknesses that you have identified in Paris?
I have someone, but we have weaknesses as well, and this season proved more than before. But of course, they had strength points and weaknesses like every team.
Okay, thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Hey, guys.
Hello, bonjour.
Very good. Evening, guys. Same again, please. No, we'll do English first and then we'll do French after that. Same again, please, guys. Questions in English first and then we'll move to French after that so we get everything blocked together. Somewhere to start, please? Simon.
Hi, Erling. When you were looking at which club to move to after Dortmund, your dad talked about you maybe spending 2 or 3 years in each European league. What has changed to mean that you could now spend 12 years in the Premier League?
First of all, that's his words, not mine. But no, I think when I signed for City, I think I said it before, I feel a bit like home, and of course I really meant it. And yeah, I feel like home. I feel so happy. My family is so happy, and I think in the end that's what I wanted, and yeah, I'm happy.
10 years sounds like a lot, most of your career. What sort of convinced you to sign on for that long?
First of all, the feeling, as I said, and the people I spoke with made me convinced that this was the right choice, the people around me. And yeah, in the end, when I spoke with people, we came to this, and it felt really good. And in the end, I really look forward to spending so many more years in Manchester. It's going to be amazing.
Hi, Erling. It's a massive commitment on your part as well as the club's to commit yourself for so long. So, with the uncertainty surrounding the club right now, we all know the club's waiting to hear what's going to happen with the 115 charges. Did that not worry you at all? Did you have to seek reassurances that if the worst happened that you would have, a way out maybe?
No, I haven't thought of that or anything. I'm confident that the club know what they're doing, and yeah, in the end, I really don't think I should speak too much about this because I've been there for 2.5 years. So yeah, in the end, I'm confident that the club knows what they're doing.
Erling, not many players get offered the chance to sign a 10-year contract. Are you surprised that City have, and we know you're good at scoring goals and everything, but are you even surprised that City have committed so long to you?
I think it's a really good sign, I think, and a thing. Yeah, of course, it's a bit unusual. It's not normal, and that's also something I like. But yeah, in the end, it felt good for both parties, and in the end, it was an easy choice. So, yeah.
Erling, you've been available for pretty much every match this season. Obviously, when you signed for City, you had a couple of injury troubles. What's made that different now? What's made that click? What's the secret behind that?
Taking good care of my body, first of all. I try to do everything I can to be available for the club, for the team, and yeah, it's been going really well this season in terms of that. It's not easy because of many games, but yeah, it's about taking care of the body. It's about preparing in the right way. It's about getting the right and enough amount of sleep, eating the right things, and doing the right choices in the end. Yeah, I probably changed a few things. What it is, I don't really know. I started measuring my sleep just to make sure that I slept really well, and it was true. I slept really good, so that's a thing I did differently this season. And anything else, I don't know. I do mostly the same. Yeah.
David?
Just two things, Erling. Did a part of you, when you committed for such a long time, have Alan Shearer's Premier League record in your mind?
No.
Not at all?
Not really, no.
Okay. And just the second part is, it's been a real up and down season for you and the club. Do you feel that you're now back on the up after this little mini run of 4 or 5 games? Do you feel like City again, essentially, and yourself?
I feel like a really positive energy in the club, and it's been a hard period. Everyone knows that, but yeah, I feel the energy. We're training really good, and yeah, I think we're over that now. And of course, we look ahead. We look forward to in time. We look forward to the game tomorrow, and then many other games. So yeah.
Ollie.
Hi, Erling. However happy you are at City, and I take your point about that you're very happy, your family's happy, etc. A lot of big players have big dreams of, but often the one that they quote is Real Madrid, playing for Real Madrid or Barcelona. There's the length of the deal that you've signed probably rules that out. Is that not something that, you know, we've just seen Lewis Hamilton sign for Ferrari? That's probably, that kind of move is probably off the books for you now. Is that, you're obviously okay with that?
Yeah, I just signed a 9.5-year deal, so what do you want me to say? Of course I'm happy with that, and I'm good with that. Yeah, as I said, I'm super happy with my choice, and I'm looking forward to spending many years in Manchester, and that's really it.
Okay, guys, we'll take some questions in French, please. We'll start here at the front. Head step.
Yep. Okay. Hello. Last time you came to Paris, it's about 5 years ago with Borussia Dortmund, and this game was an historic game for Paris. So for you, maybe a little bit less. Do you still think about this game, and do you feel like some type of revenge or revenge feeling?
Yeah, it was a big game for them, but no, I don't feel any revenge or anything. To be honest, what happened in the past happened in the past. Yeah, all I can say is I'm looking forward to the game. It's going to be a great game, and yeah, that's it.
Just at the back, please.
Erling, yeah. Keep scoring goals in the Premier League, and it seems that every match, every day is more and more difficult because defenders are waiting for you, are more tight, more close in their penalty box. How can you improve in order to find the spaces in such difficult circumstances? I have never seen a situation so difficult defensively for a striker as you find every match in the Premier League and maybe in Europe.
Yeah, it's getting more and more difficult. But again, that's a positive thing. When people really care about you or really, really put a lot of people on you or whatever, I think that's the best thing that can happen to you as a footballer, because that means that you've done something right. And then in the end, there's no excuses or anything. You have to try and find a way to win games with the team. And for me, obviously, as the striker of Manchester City, to score goals. So it's about finding ways to get to chances and everything, and to do your best and score.
Bonjour, Saïd Hamda. Je voulais vous reparler également du match que vous avez passé.
So regarding this match 5 years ago, there was a special atmosphere. You know, there's a celebration that became iconic. When you came here, you actually posted a story saying that Paris was your city. Are you still in this spirit, you know, this making fun a little bit, or you still saying that Paris is your city, that you own it?
First of all, the atmosphere was not the best. It was COVID time, so there was 0 people in the attendance. But no, I don't really care about this game, to be honest. I don't really think too much about what happened. I try to look forward in my life. I try to focus on what I can do something with, not that's something that happened or anything. So I look ahead. I'm looking forward to the game tomorrow, and yeah, that's it.
Back, please.
Bonjour Erling, Stéphane Bianchi du Parisien.
I'm very sorry. So last time you came to Paris again, yes, there was players like Neymar, Mbappe. Last time Manchester City came, there was also Leo Messi. Do you think that this team now is as impressive as what it used to be in the past?
We'll see. As I said, last time I played against them, it was 4 or 5 years ago, so it's a long time ago. But they're doing really well in the league. But in the Champions League, they haven't done well. Same as Man City. Doesn't mean we're not an impressive team. I think Paris will always be a top team with now a fantastic manager. So it's going to be a really difficult game in the end. We all know this, and we have to do our best, because we need to win. We need to win games, and that's what City is about, and that's also what Paris is about. They also have to win games in the league, in the Champions League, in the Cup, and everything. So yeah.
One more question, please, guys, at the back.
Bonjour Erling, tout en haut, derrière les caméras.
Hello, at the bottom right, behind the cameras. So yeah, there's a big debate in Paris with Luis Enriquez, who tends to not to use number 9 in this team. Do you think it's a capital thing to be performant, to have an actual number 9, a real number 9 on the pitch?
I think me as a 9, I don't think I should try to speak too much about that. It's good done to play with the number 9, but people do it differently. City played many years without a number 9, and it went quite well. They won the Premier League and many trophies. So I think you can play with and without a number 9. Depends on how you play. Depends on the players you've got. It depends on a lot of things, and you can play with, you can play without. I hope Pep wants to play with a number 9. If not, have to start think. So yeah, that's my answer.
Thank you, guys.
Good.
Oh, good.
Thank you.